Good morning, listeners of the With a Grain of Salt podcast. This is an early morning episode. It's not early morning, it's 11:23. We took so long to set this up that it's almost noon. Here we are drinking some coffee. Well,
I got a panda cup.
go ahead and show them. And I got an eagle cup.
Yes, yes.
Eric forgot his mug, so I was like, you know what? I'll give him one. So I give him that one.
It works.
Yeah. Again, we are not experts in any of the things we talk about today, so take everything we say with a grain of salt.
There you go. As you know, I am Eric. He's Eddie.
Yes, I'm Eddie. I was about to do that because I forgot. I keep forgetting what our names are. But yeah. We were going to do a late night podcast, but we figured since last time when we tried that, we yawned the entire hour and a half.
That, and I've been up since 5 a.m., so...
Or was. We actually slept. You know, me in my bed, him in the couch. Don't be weird.
Oh, no! Let's just stop this whole thing.
You know what? The show's over.
No, the show's over.
We canceled ourselves. A minute 18.
We waited too long for you guys to do it. We're going to do it ourselves.
Oh, man. I actually feel pretty good, you know? I haven't, drank coffee in a while. Well, I gave up drinking coffee for a while, but now I'm back to doing it, and I missed it.
I realized I'm a problem, guys. I need to tan more.
Yeah, his face is why we took so long to set this up. We were like, we woke up at 8.
Oh,
we're
40
like, all right.
minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes to set up.
We're like, you know what? Let's get 8 hours of sleep. Because it was midnight when we tried to record, and we were like, you know what? Nah, let's actually rest. 8 sounds good. 8 hours of sleep. Wake up, start recording. You bounce light off like a fucking mirror. I mean... You're out to demonstrate.
No.
Spotify listeners. Well, yeah, there you go. We have a Spotify now, remember. Here's the link on the screen. We'll also have it in the description. Support the podcast. Because we need it, as you can see. Because look at Eric's face.
Look at my face.
I don't bounce that much. Oh, okay, I kind of do. But look at that. Every time we did something, it looked like that. Yeah, like that. Like super fucking...
It's a problem, guys. It's a problem. So
Yeah.
I need to go to a tanning salon or something. I don't know, or get those fake bronzer things.
We'll just go to the beach and you'll just lie down in the sand face up.
I'm just gonna be red. That doesn't help.
It'll help me with the lighting.
I'm gonna be peeling for the next 2 weeks.
Don't.
I'll
just
have brand new skin by Christmas.
Just save those layers so we can put them on you whenever we need to record.
That's gross.
Let me take this off the screen.
There we go. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
I don't know about you, but I've always been an early bird.
Me too. Ish.
No, by choice. I like waking up early.
I would wake up 8 or 9 a.m. And apparently that's too late to go to work, and it's too late for a lot of things. But I mean, it's still the morning. You know? I don't know.
I like the morning because, you wake up and then it's like the morning wakes up with you. The day wakes up with you.
And then the singing songbirds come through
the
singing
window. Songbirds.
Fuck out of here, Eddie.
Let the
Piece of
bodies
shit.
fly.
God damn. But I'm like a night owl, but I like to wake up early sometimes. I don't know if many of you guys know, but I operate on 3 hours of sleep. That's my go-to. I can function off of that for a long periods of time.
I feel like that's always been us.
Yeah. Except for Sunday or Saturday, I'll just sleep for 12 hours.
Yeah, you don't exist on Sundays or Saturdays usually.
You can't reach me through anything.
Honestly, if I hadn't have woken you up right now to do this, you'd still be asleep, right?
I'd still be asleep. Dead ass, yeah.
Well, if I hadn't woken you up 3 hours ago.
That, and I didn't put my alarm.
I didn't either, and I still woke up on time.
Yeah, that'll tell you something, guys.
I've been kind of blessed for that. I always somehow end up waking up around the time I have set, unless I'm just dead tired. then it's not happening.
That's like me every day.
Yeah, like that one time, that other episode where I drank the Four Loko on the podcast. Yeah, I woke up late for work the next morning. I slept through all my alarms.
Trashed. Just so plastered.
Yeah, that's not happening again for a while. Because I was like, oh, I can't watch those videos.
Sober-ready? What?
I'm always sober.
I'm joking. Yeah, it's not like we're alcoholics or anything.
With a grain of salt.
Don't quote me on that. But yeah.
Yeah, Alan couldn't be here because he had his own things to worry about. Andrea couldn't be here because she's tired.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
We brought... Well, Eric brought canes. Woo! Whole bunch of it.
Show the... Yeah, show
Because he thought we were all going to be here. And then she's like, nah.
Nah. But, I mean, sleep is like... I consider it one of my hobbies. It's like, if it was nothing to do, I would just pass out.
I don't think sleep is a hobby.
I feel like it is for me. I don't know. But
What do you like to do in your spare time? Sleep.
Sleep. I like to sleep.
You know, I shouldn't be talking because I should be sleeping more.
It's healthy, apparently. Wow. What? What?
I really should be sleeping more. People at work have started to call me out on it. Like, I've been making dumb mistakes. Nothing like critical, but like, say you need some pumps of water. There's like a little machine that needs like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to like 25. I needed 12. So instead of pressing the 12 button, I went 1, 2.
So now you have 3.
I was like, oh god, okay. Looks like I'm stupid. Oh, this ladle.
You were supposed to show it.
There's no story behind it. I just like it.
It's a prop you guys have to look for. Except for Spotify,
Yeah.
so I'm sorry.
For those that watch the videos, the video version, and every production we ever do on this
You have
channel,
to find it.
will you go in something? No.
No, it's just something for you to like.
Maybe in the future, maybe. But right now, no. This thing is really bright.
It is.
It was only like a little flicker earlier. Oh, is that really the brightest it gets? The lowest it gets? What the hell?
What are you talking about?
Whatever. Audio listeners aren't going to hate us.
I think the bulb's going out.
Probably. Shitty rock. Take these rocks with a grain of salt. But yeah, this ladle, I thought it was amazing. So I was like, I bought it. I bought like 7.
Jesus, man.
It was like in a pack.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's Amazon Prime shipping. So I bought it, and now I'm going to put it there.
Amazon's crazy, man.
I
You just buy on impulse and no one can tell you otherwise.
Well, as soon as I got...
Put my loom cube in there. There's no counterweight.
Too much. No, but as soon as I got Amazon Prime, impulse buying... Well, I stopped, but impulse buying was kind of a problem.
I need $71 lighters, guys.
I never bought my own lighter, okay? I don't think I've ever bought a lighter.
Me neither. They just somehow... I only bought a Zippo lighter and that fucking thing doesn't work.
I don't know who brought this, but it's at my place now. Thanks a lot, whoever you are. I have like, I don't know how many freaking lighters I have.
We do accept donations, but lighters? Come on, guys.
When I say support the podcast, I don't mean bring us lighters. We don't smoke, so...
Oh my god.
Well, the two of us don't.
Would you want to go to like a hookah bar or something?
And watch?
Like a cuck? No. Like that, dude.
Why, do you want to? Like, do you want to actually, like...
No. I'm just asking if you do.
I've been to one, but I only did the bar
I
part
never
of it.
understood that, man, because, like, I don't know.
Understood what?
Like a hookah bar or a hookah lounge. But I've never been inside one, so I wouldn't know what it looks like.
I think it's more like just for like like-minded people to meet. Like, oh, we like hookah. I don't know the term.
Like a vape shop?
I guess. Well, yeah. I guess.
Huh.
Like, there's a cigar bar for smokers, and it smells terrible. But it's there. But yeah, it's there. So, like a hookah bar, there's a bar for everything. You like trading cards? There's bars for that. Well, they don't sell alcohol.
Really?
That really fucked with my head. But there's, like trading cards like that. Like a Myth, I think was one of them. Like the comic book stores.
I would like to go to
like
one.
They have like all those tables where they play like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all that stuff.
I'm trying to place like a setting. What all of them look
You've never
like.
been in a comic
Never
book
been
store?
A comic book store. I've been to like what do you call it? Like a nostalgia place. But it's not like all comic books. It's just
What's a
one section.
nostalgia place?
Like it has
An antique shop?
Yes and no, but like all the retro games and stuff in mint condition and stuff like that,
Hmm.
And like.
Oh, you've never even been to the flea market.
No, I haven't.
Damn, that's
gives me shit
true.
about that too. Yeah. Never been.
Next weekend we're going.
Ah, goddamn! With the what do you call it, GoPro?
Yeah, I have the GoPro mount here.
Show them the mount.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be like lost.
It's gonna look so stupid on my rope. Here's the mount. Ugh. Like a dog collar leash. It's gonna go right here, and then we're gonna walk around. So when we get mugged, we'll have evidence.
There you go. It is like what 56 degrees out there, something like that. That's why I'm wearing a jacket, guys, because it's not only cold in here, it's cold out there.
And the colder it gets out there, the colder it gets in here.
That's true.
Which I love.
Amplifies. No, it's 70 degrees. What?
Pussy.
Bitch ass. Look here. I'm built for the warmth. I'm built for 130. 130. No cooking.
I'm built so I'm slightly brown.
And I'm white again.
A nice golden brown
humid
color.
ass.
Your goal should be mine.
Huh? Oh my god. Don't tell me to be you. How dare you. Oh, this place is haunted. I'm out.
Everything's falling apart. It's funny because my skin color isn't even right. Look.
Oh, now look who's reflecting, huh?
Farmer's tan. Yay. It's... Go outside. Go touch grass.
You sound like a mole person. Fucking...
Well, you just said you're like, I sleep all day. The
felt
curtains are
I
just
need
shut.
to.
Are you sad?
Getting me in the mood.
To what?
Sleep.
Because you're like looking at your mug like, I'm in the mood now. I'm like, the fuck?
I'm not a pervert.
What kind of mood would that get
a
you into?
sleeping mood. When you said darken the curtain.
No, well, I mean, obviously, you'd think
Yeah.
when you drink coffee, you'd wake up, right? And not be in the mood to go back to bed. He's not drinking coffee.
I'm not drinking coffee.
I made him hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I just warmed up some chocolate that we bought at Dollar General.
This Fairview, like, it slaps.
I told you it's good, but it's not coffee. You've never been much of a coffee drinker anyway.
Never, never. You could have all the coffee beans. I don't want your bean juice. No, I don't want that at all.
You just don't like the taste?
I'm just anger a lot of people right now. Boo.
And I thought the hot take episode was going to get us canceled. I was like, you just like coffee.
Your boos do nothing. I see what you cheer for.
What, beans?
Bean juice.
Some really spicy beans. I like coffee. I think I started drinking it. My parents gave it to me way too early. They were like 3.
Yeah, for all those people that say drinking coffee will stunt your growth.
Hi.
Busted. Jesus Christ.
And to those who think like, oh, it's just genetics, I surpassed both my parents.
But they put an HGH pill in your coffee every time. So he won't shrink. So he won't
Shrink.
George
Shrinks. Honestly though, if I was like that, if I lived that kind of life, you know, like this tall, I'd be on the grain of salt. It'd be kind of neat. You know, it'd be a whole different world.
Yeah, but I feel like the gravity would just like break your bones.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do half the shit I do. Like,
Oh, but if you do fall, I don't think it'll hurt you.
great, I'm a cockroach.
Yeah, you've ever like seen that cockroaches fly? Never mind. What bug doesn't fly?
Stick bug.
The stick bug. Yeah, if a stick bug falls, it's not
Does it
gonna
make a sound?
It's not gonna go. Because yeah, a little bit of physics there.
You always have to have some Whataburger, don't you?
Huh?
You always have to have some Whataburger, don't you?
It's the only thing available here. So
There's a McDonald's right across, and there's a Dairy Queen.
McDonald's garbage shit.
There's a Dairy Queen. There's a
Dairy
Jack
Queen
in the
is
Box.
50-50, man. It's either a banging meal or it's just god awful. You gotta throw the other half away.
Or if you go to this one, people are normally getting banged in the back. But there's Wingstop, Jack in the Box, as I already said. Popeyes, they built one.
On the way to like Whataburger, I'm like, could you imagine going to Whataburger in like Western times? Like you're on horseback. You're just like, oh, you want to go to Whataburger? That's only like half a day's ride. No thumb down, and then after.
Yeah, sure. Like the ye old Whataburgers of old, fucking.
No, check this out. Like, what if, like, you know, butterfly effect, you know? Like, something happens, cars didn't exist.
We're still on horses. Beep.
Yeah, but, like, we have, like, amazing technology. We just don't have
Well,
proper transportation.
Drive-thrus already suck because I can't hear a fucking word the people ordering are saying. You just hear...
I mean, that might happen, though, because of, like, the, what, $20,000 markups on new cars? What the fuck's up with that lately, man?
Bruh. You're not going to get... You're not going to have people, like, buying a whole bunch of horses.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if this, like...
A bunch of dead horses on the side of the road. No one knows how to fucking take care of them.
Dude, people know how to take care of anything nowadays. That's the question.
Honestly, no.
Because, think about it. There's so many people that are, like, stressed the fuck out to go to college and do this and that and figure everything else out later. But then they never figure the rest out later. They just...
Oh, yeah, I've seen... I don't know how many, like... People showing, like, I had a friend showing me TikToks of a bunch of people like, I want to go out there and see the world, but I can't. I'm like, why can't you? And they're like, because I need to do... Like, no, you don't. I've been out there. I'm still going out there. It's stopping you. And I don't have a lot of money.
Exactly. Trains? They're cheaper than airplane tickets.
Like,
you'll see more out there than...
Obviously,
one
follow
ride.
your dreams, but don't obsess over it. Take some time off and go out there. You can come, when you come back, you can just continue where you left off and you'll be fine. If anything, you'll be refreshed and ready to go and your, like, passion will be reinvigorated.
It feels like, what do you call it? On a, what do you call it? Milk, dairy farm? They paint a mural of an actual...
An actual field?
Yeah.
It's like happy cows dream about the fields. It's like, it's going to make better cheese.
Also, what do you call it? They put a VR headset on a cow of an actual grazing field to make better milk.
That's fucking stupid.
And it worked. And I'm like...
Just put it out there!
Just a month later, Zuckerberg comes out with
Oh,
the
God.
VR thing.
Oh, dude.
like, oh,
Can we be
we're-
friends with cows on Facebook? Or was it Meta?
Meta. We're going to have
Meta now?
actual meta cows. We don't need an AI program cow. It's we'll meet it there online. Meet your dinner.
That's what I said I want to do at my restaurant once I actually have one. It's gonna be like,
gonna
you
have,
can
like-
go up and meet your, like when you used to be able to pick your lobster,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, oh, I want that one. And you're like, no, you can go outside in the field, meet the cow that you want to,
That'd be sick. That'd be sick,
I'll
man.
be sick and like
Like
you sick fuck.
No. Like you go into like this ballot kind of thing. You put on your headset and you like walk into this, field, and you're like, I want that one. I want that one. And
You hand him the shotgun. All right, go. It's like, you know what? It's little Timmy's birthday. I want him to do it.
I wouldn't do that, man. Even virtually, like they'll get too carried away.
But they're grass fed, so it's all good.
Or do that and point out the sickos. Like, oh, this guy, look at him, shot a cow 86 times.
86 times?
We should make a profile on this guy.
Sir, I'm gonna have to charge you. You're wasting all my ammo.
My virtual ammo. My Bitcoin ammo.
Oh, virtual. I thought we were killing real cows.
No, I said virtual, man.
Well, how are you supposed to eat a virtual cow?
Here's what... Okay, so this would have had...
Oh, net carbs.
No, that's not what net carbs mean. So you have Zuckerberg putting a VR headset on the cow. The cow's in the virtual plane. And then you go to your restaurant. You go to like this ballot type thing, it's like cubby thing. You put on your VR headset. You go out into that field. And you're like, I want that one. VR shoot it, but actually, cut it clean. The actual cow that they want, that's tagged. And then serve it to them.
How are you supposed to know that's the cow that you got?
It's in circulation. See, it's like an NFT. Cow? I don't know. Am I confusing everybody?
I don't think you understand what the fuck you're talking about. It's in circulation. What does that mean? You kill the cow, you serve it to them. What, they shit it out, you put it back in the fucking circle? Like, how does that work? I don't get it.
You just don't get it. Do you, Eddie? You just don't get it. Okay.
I don't know. How am I supposed to? Oh, your wife's calling. Go ahead and answer. Have her on the show.
Here you go. Hello.
Oh. He's not going to put it on the speaker.
Oh. She hung on me.
Wrong number.
I just think there's no signal out here. And I think that's what terrifies everybody. But you can learn to live without your phone, guys. Come on.
You say that, and I immediately grab for my phone. Like,
why is nobody talking about the addiction of phone usage, That don't.
I'm like, bro, me. I'm literally watching you type a message.
No, shut up. This excludes me already right now.
This fucking moron.
I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not. My wife just called him texting her from the podcast.
Tell her we're talking about killing virtual cows. Virtual cattle. See what she thinks. Oh, stupid chair. I need a new chair. I can't wait to get a new chair.
So, check this out. This analogy. You go into a VR headset, a virtual IKEA. You go and pick out your chair. I want that one. They get that serial number. They get that chair and they'll ship it to you. Did you get it now? But with cows.
You ask I want that one, and they ship it to you, and you open your door and suddenly,
no, a chair.
What? I want this cow. They sent you a chair?
Okay, I'm mixing you up. Okay, let's just talk about the chair. Only about the chair. No moose in the vicinity.
No, I like the moose.
Okay.
Everybody likes moose. Honey, are you okay?
It's not happening.
We passed that field of cows and you didn't say cow once.
This is why we don't progress, because I'm pretty sure all these meetings go like this.
What? Like for Congress?
Yeah. Say we have a move.
Talking about saving Flint's water. And it goes from like, but the moose.
That's why it doesn't get... Nothing gets done.
Both parties. Because, oh, we're going political again.
No, we can't. No, that's all everyone thinks about. And I got a theory of why people are very involved into politics and how it's going to shit.
Of the conspiracy variety?
Yes, this is the conspiracy. Is it that time? Do we have like a whistle or something?
A whistle?
Just
I forgot
just
this
boom
wasn't...
jumped assault rock.
No!
What is wrong with you?
I didn't do that!
No.
Fine.
Anyway.
Here, push the bubble. Here it is.
There you go. Conspiracy time. There you go. The reason why I think everyone's like super involved in politics and like, oh, you're alt left, you're alt right, you're this, you're that. Don't do that. The reason why people are like that and don't see each other as human beings is because the shutdown. They took away our sports. God damn it.
What?
We always have to have a team.
We
Think
can't
about
throw
it.
the old pigskin around, so we got...
Not just the
So you're no
pigskin.
longer human.
That's... What? You're getting vague. You're getting vague, Eddie. Okay?
What you said was big
Eddie-
as fuck. No sports.
No
means
sports.
Political
No,
unrest.
you have to choose a side, a team. Always. Are you Pepsi? Are you Cola? RC?
No one's RC.
Sierra Mist or Sprite.
Nobody's
See?
RC.
Dr. Pepper or Dr. B. See? Like, think of that
Dr.
on a
Bitch.
mass scale of sports. Lakers, Golden State. Yeah. Patriots, Cowboys.
I'm following.
You see?
Yeah.
Everyone needs a side. And since we took away all of it, now there's only two things to focus on.
That's how I know
which
that's
is
bullshit.
Republicans and Democrats.
What?
Republicans and
Alright.
Oh,
You're
no,
gonna
speaking of
speak?
Biden.
We have a fucking podcast and you're over here like... No.
you know the thing. Oh boy. Okay, go on.
W stands for honesty. Here's how I know that's bullshit, though. I haven't seen any fights in the Oval Office or, like, Congress meetings.
Oh, the old farts don't give a shit. I'm just saying people, like the American people in general.
Exactly. But they are the ones that need to fight. What if instead of elections we
It
had,
would
like,
happen if we affected their pay.
what if instead of, like debates, we had, like, dodgeball matches? Like, instead of being, like...
It'd be too messy.
Because all we have
Well,
is this filibuster bullshit.
What's the difference if everyone's just gonna play with words and do loop arounds and circles and shit?
Exactly. Stop using your words, because
It's
the
the
words
same
aren't
thing.
working.
Because if you do the same thing with dodgeball, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you need to have you need to get tested for any drugs of any kind, like steroids and shit like that."
Fucking... Do you think these old people are going to be doing...
I'm saying like they're gonna have to can the old people and get new people in.
Well, the old
of
people are the
somewhat
ones that are making
athletic.
stupid laws right now. Sure, there's dumb young people voting for them. That was weird. But
The government.
the whole... I wonder if that showed up on the thing.
Oh, now who's doing that? Yeah.
Well,
Sucks
my
when
excuse
it's
is
you,
I
right?
always do it. All right? That's my excuse. You are just doing that today because you're supposed to be Mr. Like, I can speak.
Go ahead. Mr. I can speak. That's a terrible superpower. Help somebody! I can speak! Stop this madness, sir.
No.
No. Fuck. I can't do anything else.
Where's Mr. I can fight? He's like, "Ugh."
Mr. I can fight can't speak. I speak for Mr. I can fight.
How do you know he wants you to do that? We can't speak. Oh.
Because he can't speak. You're not getting it, are you? Put that as the title. You just don't get it.
Yeah,
You
I think that's
just
pretty much the
don't
whole
get it.
show. We just don't fucking get it. If it wasn't already obvious. I have too much shit turned on in this room.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot my chair.
I wonder, I don't know if that's I honestly don't know if the mic's picking that up.
I think I picked that one up.
I don't know. But, yeah. Words aren't working in Congress. So what we need to do is find something else. So, maybe paintball. Something with that takes some, like, you know?
Is that like chaotic good?
Yeah. Because, and I know a lot of people are going to think, like, oh, you're just going to have a bunch of jocks in, uh, what's it called? In Congress. But then it's like, I don't know, how does the saying go? It's um, like a society that, like, puts all its, um, as armies nothing but, like, the jocks or whatever. And only the intelligent go into, um, to like political power or something, has an army of fools and cowards for leaders, something like that.
Go on.
That's
That
kind of
makes
what we got.
sense.
That's kind of what we got now.
That
So
makes
like, you know
sense.
what? Like let's have a little someone that can. I mean, obviously we're not gonna be like vote for Chad. Fucking yeah, 30 grams of protein at least in all our food.
I feel like if all the Chads go to the military, we should have like, intelligent people manning the drones. That's how I feel.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
intelligent Chads out there.
Not a lot. I would like to meet one, you know?
I
Because,
mean,
what do you call it? The only ones I know about, like, Chads go to the gym. Don't really talk about much
other than the gym.
other than themselves. So, like, um, shit that's actually going on right now. So if you are a Chad and have a brain cell,
Come
love
on
to
the
have you
show.
on here.
Well, tell us what you think. It's like, I think the president needs to eat more protein. Like, here we go.
Oh my. We made a mistake.
What if we ran Congress? What would
I
you
wouldn't
change?
do it.
No,
I
like,
wouldn't do it.
what if they like, you know what? You get a day, and everything you enact in that day is law for the next year.
That's a lot of power for someone.
Yeah.
That's like saying bacon for everybody, 2 bacon strips for vegetarians.
Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. It's a national holiday. Everybody gets off.
I would get more holidays though, like holidays out.
I
wouldn't think people would be complaining about, oh no, Taco Tuesday.
Well, remember, the social climate we live in right now, everybody's about the grind. You know, it's like you gotta.
I think
have
that's
that
only
grind.
America, man.
I'm turning this shit off.
Is it flickering? Is it bothering you?
Yeah, it's making me think like the whole house is gonna burst.
Oh shit.
But well, it's not gonna be that bad. Just like
I feel like we should have more holidays because the gap between,
4th of July and Thanksgiving.
4th of July and Thanksgiving is astronomical.
Well, there's
But
Labor Day.
I think it's because, like, they want people to save up a little just to splurge more later.
There's Labor Day.
Yeah, Labor Day feels like a day. That's it.
Same for every other one.
Thanksgiving is like, what, 2 days?
That's one day.
Really?
Yeah, you say fuck this world. You wake up the next morning and be like, I'm thankful for this world. And the next morning you say the same thing, fuck this world.
Even schools like have 5 days off.
Yeah, but that's school. When do you go back to work?
The next day.
Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, there you go. Fuckhead.
Look here, you little shit.
But I mean, more holidays. I guess I think people would be down for that. Because, well, I guess it might be kind of need to be forced, not enforced. Because people nowadays are like, oh, we got to be on that grind, and then they turn around and be like, oh, I need to see the world. Like, I'm trapped. Like, no, you're not. It's your mindset that's trapped you. I mean, sure, there's some people have like different things, like they like just physically can't go anywhere. But what's stopping you from like going outside and just go for a walk? I'm not talking going to the city. Go somewhere more like open. You know,
They got parks for that. While we
just go
still
to the
have
park. Go for a walk, and like walk. Don't run. Unless you're trying to exercise, then fine.
them before someone gets offended by parks and cancels those.
Just go to a park, go for a walk, and just look around. There's some nice things out there, even in some of the big cities. Sure, it's all you like.
Who do you talk to that are just like feel like they're trapped?
You'd be surprised. I've talked to a few. Like they told me some of these TikToks, just like some girls like in front of the camera, like I just wish I could go out there. There's a whole world to see. I'm like, fucking go, dude. Like there's a whole world around you right now that you're ignoring.
That's like mental health right there, man.
Dude,
Why is there no class for that?
Because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. Okay, I'm gonna go for another rant right here.
We're going for. Let's get into it.
As much as this, like, people nowadays like to say, like, oh, mental health is like the big thing. We need to worry about mental health. Bullshit. You're not worried about mental health. You just want to say the right things to make people be on your side. You don't give a fuck about mental health.
I feel like they want to, what do you call it, announce it when it becomes a fad type thing.
Pretty much. Like,
make a book out of it so they could buy it.
My biggest example of this, to me, is gun violence. And that's a pretty hot topic. I know.
Yeah.
I know it is.
I have some words to say about that.
You want to say them first?
Yeah, you go ahead. You can finish your rant.
Okay, because when people are saying guns are the problem, we need to ban guns or whatever, and like some people have argued like, oh, they're just gonna turn to knives. They're like, yes, but knives aren't gonna kill as many people. Are you gonna be the person that tells the family of the victim, that one kid that died, hey, it's a good thing it was just your kid, you know? If it was a gun, it would have been more kids. Are you gonna tell them that? Why does anybody have to die? Why don't we actually look at the mental health of the people that are doing this shit so we can catch it before it fucking happens? What drove these people to think this was a fucking option? Nobody's talking about this. Like, what the fuck makes people think like, oh, my option is to shoot up the fucking school or like another establishment? Why does anybody have to die? Why not we find out what's going on in these people's heads and find out what's wrong? Because there's an issue there. There's a gas leak and you guys are spraying Febreze. Just because you can't smell it doesn't mean it's not there. We need to actually find the fucking leak and take care of it. Nobody's doing that, I don't think. And I'm just some fucking dude. We only got like, what, 36 subscribers at this point? So we're not going to, like, this isn't going to get that far. But hey, hopefully, like, if we somehow get a platform, then yeah, I'd be able to start doing something about it. My voice isn't big enough right now. But that's what I've been thinking. Like, people all this time say like, oh, mental health. Do you actually care? Do you? Like, think about it. Because mental health, like, I think it's huge. I haven't been diagnosed with anything, so I'm not being trying to be here like, oh, I'm a victim of it too, because I haven't been diagnosed with anything. I don't think I am. I don't, or if I am, I don't know.
You can't say that because then people are gonna be like, because you don't have it, you can't walk in my shoes.
Well, I've never been to a therapist. I don't know. Well, I'm not saying I'm walking in anybody's shoes or like I understand what they're going through. What I'm just saying is like people say like it's a big thing, but there's like some, like, well, for me that's the most obvious thing. Like, why? Like, what's going on there?
Right. It could be easily fixed if it was implemented in schools and like. The fuck was that?
My pants.
It was implemented in schools and like, you know, we actually had like some kind of like homeless program, you know, and maybe if they offered that at like, you know, police stations too, maybe we won't get a lot of, you know, PTSD cops. And they'll just say, "Oh, he was just, you know."
Oh, that's another thing with that's another thing with cops.
You can't say that.
I don't think. Now.
It's getting dark, guys.
Like police violence. Let's be real. It has gotten bad. Are they all bad? No. Kind of bugs me when people say.
Well, you had a really fresh experience.
I mean, I've had some shitty experiences with cops.
Yeah.
I've had.
I was with him in the car on one of those occasions.
And you know, I almost went off on him.
Fuck Driscoll.
But yeah, I've had some shitty experiences with cops. I was never arrested or beaten by some, but you know. But when it comes to like the police brutality, and I don't have any statistics on me to say it's on the rise or on the fall, or anything, but when it comes to that. I don't think all cops are bad, obviously, but I think what needs to be happen is not take money away from them, but give money to them, but to their training. Now, let me elaborate. The reason I say that is because cops don't have like rules of engagement. They only take like what 3 months of training to become a cop.
Yeah.
About that, right? And that's about it.
I would love to have a cop on the show, but like on the other side of the camera, that way no one can see their identity, but like we can hear what they have to
It'd
say.
be up to them to if they want to be on, but because I wouldn't mind having them on the show either.
Yeah.
But
A level-headed one, not one that's like.
yeah, like that one video of the dude that's like, this is an MP5. It's like this motherfucker's holding an AK-47. He's like, it's made to look like a real gun. I'm like, but like what?
Okay.
Have you seen the
a
video?
competent, level-headed.
Competent one, because that guy's a fucking idiot. He should not be a cop. He should not be holding guns if he's that incompetent. Like, anyway, they need training because like from what I've heard, like they'll pull out their guns like almost immediately as soon as they feel threatened, and like I've had this thought through before, but like in the military, there's rules of engagement that you can't shoot until fired upon. But there's like, and they're over there fighting against, actual people that are out there to kill them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you see them or they see you, they're gonna try to kill you. It's immediately. But they still can't shoot until shot at. Here though, it doesn't have to happen. A cop will fire on you. And like I understand, like if someone's threatening you with a knife, sure, but like sometimes you just don't know. And I think the way like things are now, a lot of people turning against cops has made them weary, which is understandable. People are like, you think everyone's going to be against you, while the other side thinks you're against them.
Yeah.
So they're going to be nervous. But, like, do they have, like, psychological evaluations to make sure they're okay? Because if they're that nervous, who knows, like, they'll eventually snap and, like, pull their gun out as soon as they feel threatened, even though the guy was just reaching for his wallet.
Yeah. They shouldn't defund the police.
But
I know,
or reallocate the money to like training and like.
That's what I was going for, but like if they go for further training to like add a bonus there, because if you add on more stuff, it's like saying like in my job currently, where it's the same position but you're not getting paid. They're just adding on more responsibility because no one's getting hired or shit. So that's why a lot of people left at my workplace. And then, yeah, I feel like that's what's on a different scale with cops. Like, you're adding on more responsibility for the same amount of pay, or maybe even less. So, do you think people are going to want to be cops at that point? Maybe people that are like, this was my dream, but most of them
for
are
some
just
people it's
like,
their dream. Like, it goes back to the whole, I don't think all cops are bad. I'm pretty sure nobody actually believes that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure everybody knows. Like, there's some good, genuine... Like, as much as, like, I've had my run-ins with cops, nowhere near as bad as some other people we know, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But, I've had good ones. I have good encounters. They've been helpful, and I'm like, hey, excuse me, officer, I need this. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll help you out. And it was good. But what I think should happen is, like, the whole... Like, they need better training, first off. And they need rules of engagement so they're not firing on first. Like, say, it's like the middle of the night, and I just hear, like, huge, like, a lot of banging. Sorry, listeners, if that hurt your ears. And there's, like, a whole banging at my door, and I'm going to be like, the fuck is going on? I'm going to grab my gun and be like, what the hell's going on? If they, like, knock the door in...
The worst.
If they knock the door in, and I don't know who that is, I'm going to draw my gun... It turns out it's the police. They're going to see me with my gun drawn and fire at me, and I'm dead.
Well, you could sue them because they didn't announce
Well, I'm dead.
Well, like, the family can. They wouldn't know would occur with because I'm pretty sure they'll have their body cams off. But you can have your own security surveillance.
Yeah.
With simply brought to you by. I'm joking. No.
Oh,
But
man.
I'm serious. Like, have your own security surveillance. You know.
Yeah, I guess. But at that point, I feel like it's already too late. Somebody died.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know, like, they could just say, like, police were coming in, like, or, like, FBI open up the meme, you know, but, I don't know, like, and it's not like this is a perfect solution because, like, because, you know, there are some people out there that are going to immediately start shooting at the cops.
Yeah. Well, an easy fix. It's not gonna help much, but I mean, it's gonna drastically help. Well, what's going on right now is that when people go to the DMV get their driver's license, like the new generation, they should have a separate course or a separate, like, you know, kind of like defensive driving, you know, but one where like you have to take it to pass the test as to how to comply with an officer if you get pulled over. That would help immediately or immensely.
Yeah, like, you see that video of that Karen that fucking went through a fucking military checkpoint?
Oh yeah, yeah, they'll shoot you. It's an embassy.
They didn't shoot her.
Lucky. Lucky.
Yeah,
bitch.
she was like, "Oh, I'm pregnant. You guys are gonna like." I think I don't know. I can't remember the full story. I'm not sure if she miscarried or not, but she tried to blame them, and they were like, "If anything, bitch, you're like we didn't shoot at you,"
Yeah.
which really, which you really should have done. If anything, they were probably nice because the cameras were rolling, or her camera was. But I mean, you committed an act of domestic terrorism. So what the fuck did you expect? I don't know. Like I don't have all the answers. Obviously, I'm not even a cop myself.
And you want to run for Congress in one day.
But I don't know. I feel like there's just like other ways to go about things without being so rash.
Yeah.
You know, like, because I don't like taking rights away from law-abiding citizens. You know, what percentage of people are actually like, and what percentage of gun owners have actually killed somebody? You know?
Very.
You know what? Can I even find that stat?
I feel like this whole rant thing is just gonna be glazed over because once people from one side don't like to hear what they want to hear, they're just not gonna hear it at all.
Yeah, no. And if anybody agrees, the only people that might hear this whole thing would people that agree.
And take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I mean...
That's the whole reason why we got this podcast going to begin with.
I don't know. It's hard to say. There's too much to read here to actually like be on the show. And
but also, I think I'll talk about in the next one.
No, what?
Because I need to have like approve this conversation by that person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Consent. I mean, consent. There you go.
Yeah, we have every time we talk, we like bring up topics to have on the show. We have to have written forms. You know, it's a real bureaucracy here with the Grain of Salt podcast. With the Grain of Salt. What do we call this whole company? Because with the Grain of Salt podcast is going to be the show.
NALLC.
It'd be NACL LLC.
There you go. Something.
Fucking
we'll
idiot.
think of something. I don't know.
Yeah, because right now it's just with the channel is with the Grain of Salt. But we're gonna need, especially if we're gonna have like other shows,
which are coming soon, guys.
which are coming soon.
They are coming soon.
We've got things recorded and we've got things like on the back burners.
I'm excited. That's like moving me.
Should we talk about one of them?
Yeah, let's talk about one of them. I won't say we give them a preview, just kind of a synopsis of the whole thing. Because I don't think we have a preview trailer.
No, we don't. We haven't even recorded them, but we know what we want to do. So Eric had the idea, since we've all worked in retail to some capacity, that we just like come up with skits.
Write down the worst and the stupidest altercations with a customer that we've all had. And we're going to try to enact it.
Oh, dude. If he ever ends up, like, could he end up on the show? Sure. This one guy I work with, some lady asked in the drive-thru. She was like, "Hey, ever since I started drinking the smoothies here, um, my urine's been darker." And we're like, "The fuck? We're not doctors, lady."
Contact your local physician. It's not for me.
My immediate reaction was like,
Not a health consultant.
I was like, this bitch has stopped drinking water and only drank smoothies. It's like, we don't... like,
Because it's water-based.
oh,
Jesus
gosh.
Christ.
But, yeah, like, we get dumb people. So we thought we'd act those out, you know, as little skits. And I call them retails. What do you think?
It's patented, guys, okay?
I
Don't
wish.
even try.
But, yeah. Well, that's one thing that we got. We got a few games recorded.
Yeah, with the game Assault. I'm not sure if it'll be on this
Oh.
channel or if we're gonna do a different channel.
I feel
Just
like
to not confuse the crowd.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like starting off, it could be all on the same channel, but then if we get big enough, we'll have to separate. You know?
Okay.
Because like right now we don't have enough to really
That's
be like,
true.
there's like 20 videos on this channel and then there's 2 on this one. You know?
And the retails are going to be all shot on portrait mode. I know, gross, but it will be expanded to TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, Facebook, all these.
I can probably... I'll have to find a way for us to be able to format some of these. Well, I think we should do like TikTok exclusive content. You know? Like, because TikTok's not very long. Like, they're not going to be like huge, you know, productions. They're just going to be like quick things that come up to our head, you know?
Oh, gotcha.
So I figure like whatever we put on TikTok, it'll just stay on TikTok. And if somebody wants to clip something we put on YouTube and put it on TikTok, sure. You know? So that way it's not so confusing, like, oh, follow our TikTok and you get like bonus content of shit that just like flew into our head. Like, hey, let's do this. All right, grab your phone. That sort of thing.
I'm down with it. Okay.
Let's
do that.
Yeah, that way we can be as organized as possible.
There you go, guys. See? Like, we have a lot of...
Yeah, behind the scenes with the grain of
a
salt.
lot of back burners here.
But as for the actual name of the channel, something with salt. The Salt Shakers.
No.
You sound like a shitty dance group.
Salt shakers.
What are Salt Shakers? Oh,
Shake and bake.
I should get a tattoo of a salt shaker.
I wanted to, but what do you call it?
And since I want to be a chef on the other arm, I'll just get pepper.
Put it on
Salt.
pepper on your fingers.
That looks so fucking lame, dude.
So lame.
It'd be like PEPR.
That pep.
The pep. What was the name of that restaurant? Le Peep. Le Peep. Le Peep. I miss that place. We never went. We'll figure it out. Hopefully by the next the episode. What episode are we on? Did I say?
Would we count this?
Yeah?
A morning cast? I feel like morning cast we should cut it like to an hour and that's it. Because we might air tonight as well. Maybe. Cross the fingers crossed.
I doubt it. Because it would just be us again. Because the others can't show up tonight.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, look, the lighting changed. From this morning. From earlier.
Oh, the sun, Eddie. The sun, you fuck. It moves, whether you like it or not.
See, I could look how strong I got from the gym. Like I could throw so high, you could hear me touch the skybox. Well, I didn't even throw it up.
The Spotify listeners didn't see that, but Eddie failed miserably.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with this
I
one.
don't know.
I wonder if that even showed up on the mic.
No, I don't think so.
This is a
It
train.
won't show up on the mic.
Yeah.
It only captures sound, Eddie.
Exactly. All right. Well, if it'll listen up on the mic, how's that sound? Sound up?
I know how mics work.
No, I said how
back to it.
I said how cameras work.
Exactly.
I said cameras, not
You said
mics.
cameras. I'm saying mics.
I'm a video guy, not a sound guy. Which is dumb because we decided to start a podcast. It should be the other way.
I know people.
Yeah, I know people. Ian has been a big help. Hopefully soon we'll be able to get that set up.
Yes, we're also not only getting more content, but we're getting more upgrades.
Yeah,
for the
we'll actually
podcast.
get mics for each of us individually, so it'll actually sound good.
And guests.
And we'll be able to do ASMR videos.
Oh, for face sake. Oh, man. You go straight to the ASMR.
Like, please,
Oh,
no.
boy.
That trend died real quick.
It really quick.
Well, at least for us. I don't know. I'm pretty sure people are still into that.
There's still people on Twitch or something that all they do is eat. What's that word called?
Mukbangs?
There you go.
Which, funnily enough... Okay.
Oh, no.
We're going to do that with the canes. I thought we were going to do that last night. I was like, are we going to really do like a mukbang of 25 strips from canes?
I wouldn't mind doing a live, answer questions or some shit. Or even just do a Q&A. Last time it was just both of us. No one gave us any questions or anything. Oh, man. It is getting there, man. It is getting there. But yeah. Oh, my God. Tired.
I'm feeling pretty good, but that's because I drank coffee.
Oh, here we go.
The modern ambrosia.
What?
For, the working man.
Well, we just got off topic about the working man and how he works so much.
Honestly, bro, I forgot completely
We
what
went
we
off
talked.
tangent about a lot of things, man.
Well, if anything, that kind of just shows like what our conversations look like normally or sound like normally, since the mic doesn't pick up images stuff. But fucking that's just how our conversations go normally. We can't stick to a single topic for that long.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
If anything, like, this is probably the most genuine conversation we've had on the podcast yet.
Rants, conspiracies, all the above.
Yeah, because, like, that's one thing I wanted to get with the show. Like, when we started off, you could tell we had a mic and camera pointed at us. Not because, like, obviously we're on video and shit, but because the way we talked.
Well, for most people, too, yeah. Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
I am.
The 6 o'clock news.
Welcome to the Fitness Grand Placer test.
Did I tell you that I actually tricked some freshmen with that?
Yeah.
I said, everybody was on the floor and they were like trying to find like the audio.
Did you grab the mic or was this you with your...
It was just me with my
projecting
voice.
your voice?
I was just like...
Because it was really quiet.
Everybody was on the floor getting ready for some like sit-ups or something. I don't know, I said, or curl-ups I think is what they call them. Mm-hmm. And I was like, we'll begin the curl-ups now. Ready? Begin. Up. And all the freshmen got up and I was like, yes! They did it!
Ah, you fucks gullible as shit.
I was so fucking happy, dude. Yeah, I was the only one that was like really proud of it. But
it was sit-ups, right? I think it was sit-ups.
I think it was sit-ups. I miss PE. I love PE.
I think most people miss it because it's banned apparently, or they're not letting recess have a thing. You're
What do
not
you
allowed
mean?
to go outside and play. Yeah, they're doing away with recess. Did you hear about that?
Like the movie?
No.
No, I know. But you seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
Recess School's Out.
Yeah.
They're doing that?
No, they're doing away with it.
Why?
No reason.
Like, I guess I'd understand like COVID
Oh, like just do laps, I guess.
or The Crown.
They
I
don't
should
want
say.
people to be active. Apparently. I don't know how that's gonna fly.
What? That's fucking upsetting. Let me. What? Like, is it just that school? Or like nationwide?
I think it was a state. What state? I'm not sure which state it was.
I'm sad. That's some horse. Okay.
Me too. Not really though. Like with my daughter and my kid on the way. Should I say that now?
Well, you just did.
Well, like no, because I think tomorrow we're gonna do our what do you call it? What do you call it? Say it to the public. We're gonna say, hey, we're expecting a new one.
Oh, this.
So this will be off like what? This will be out on Monday.
Yeah.
I think yeah. So.
Oh, tomorrow's Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be out by then. So don't worry.
There you go. So
yay!
So my daughter,
another second kid on the way.
Yeah. So my daughter and my kid on the way. We're gonna do like physical activities outside. So like dancing or because my girl she loves to dance, dancing or jiu-jitsu. You know, stuff like that. Maybe track. I don't know. We're gonna be doing a lot of activities.
I want to be there.
I don't really care for like other kids not doing it. I only care for mine at the moment.
No, I mean, I think it's just gonna get these kids more sheltered. Like less kids are gonna want to be active. That's already trouble, like hard enough as it is. Amanda, I know you wanted to be on the show, and just time sucked. All right, so we took too long giving blood. We're sorry. You can be on it next week. I promise.
Yeah, we gave blood, guys.
But before we get back to that, I think like it's already hard enough to get people out and be active. Like this generation, I mean, we had like a whole year of just like, no, you have to stay inside.
Yeah.
And that kind of shit. So it's gonna be hard enough. If anything, like we need to show that there's incentive to going outside. Like you'll feel better, you'll feel healthier, you know, like you'll be generally get a better mood. I just said the same thing 3 times. You see, you'll be able to come up with more examples.
Jesus Christ. It's just good for you, all right? That's how.
Honestly,
body.
Honestly, I'm just gonna go for a walk. Maybe I'll go to the outlets in Mercedes. You know, it's a mall that's like outside.
The retail place that I work at, every single shift that I have without failure, there is this very old couple, and all they do is just do laps around the whole store. They don't buy anything. They just do laps around the store, and we don't mind.
You're not gonna arrest them for loitering?
No, they don't. They don't cause a scene or anything unless they're buying shit. Then they actually do cause a scene. But other than
what do you mean they cause a scene?
They haggle prices like if it's the 80s.
They haggle at a fucking.
Yeah, well, you just said
fucking. All right, write it down. 103.
Yeah, 103. Fuck.
I'm the editor. Chill out.
All
right. All right. Censor this word at 10326. All right.
Look at you with your pretentious pen.
I'm probably the only one.
Who would use it? I think you're the only one that does.
Yeah.
I've never met another person that has.
That's why when people like when I got this phone, they're like, "Would you recommend it?" I'm like, "No." Oh, they're like, "Why not?" Because like you seem to love it so much. It's a Note 10 Plus, just so you know.
You just take out the pen, give the pen. You're just like, what do I want?
and it's old now, but I don't see any reason to upgrade because it still works like new.
And he's dropped it so many times. It's not. Oh my god, you.
I'm not worried about it because you get a good case. Stop cheaping out on cases and wondering why your phone breaks.
And it's not what do you call it? A shout out or anything to Samsung.
Obviously we're not sponsored by Samsung or anything. That'd be insane.
Real quick though, like this is an iPhone 7. I haven't cracked the screen at all. and I've had this for about 3
iPhone 7.
years.
You and somebody else, I don't know if they'd be okay with being named on this show, but even though they said that they'd be down to be on, but still don't want to say their name without being asked. Both have an iPhone 7 and work just fine. I'm like, you and my friend Eric are the only people that
Yeah, like
can
take
seem
care
to
of your
make it.
shit.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
I mean, I had some. Those like shitty phones that I had stood no chance.
Oh yeah, no.
Like even if you took care of them.
Give me that phone. I remember one of them. It was a white phone where you'd have to like, what do you call it? Take off the back plate and then get the battery out, put the battery back in, and slap it on, and it works just fine. You have to keep doing that.
It was a white phone?
Yeah, it was a white phone.
The only white phone I ever had was the Note 4.
Was it a Samsung?
Yes.
I think it was a Samsung. Yeah.
Oh, that was the Note 1. I had a Note 1.
Yeah. He would just.
That
And then it
thing was
works.
fucking old. Jesus. Yeah, because the Note 1 was white as well. And the freaking data didn't work when I
Yeah,
first got
every
it.
single person that I've met that has an iPhone, all cracked. I'm not sure if it's a cult thing, but I mean,
Just take care of your fucking
take care of
phone.
your shit. I mean, I guess, well, for me, it's like how I was raised. If we buy one expensive thing and
You
we
get one
break
free.
it, that's it for the rest of your life. Not
Wow.
getting anything else. Yeah. They're just like, you got a PlayStation 1?
All my
Okay."
phones have survived. Except for that shitty one that we took to Austin.
Oh, yeah.
But that one was a massive piece of shit.
Yeah, it was.
Basically, I guess I dropped it while we were out on 6th Street.
Yeah.
6th Street. Hi, printer.
It's that time of the day where the printer says hello. Kind of like Mr. Rogers with the trolley.
The benefits of a laser printer. It talks to you. What's it called?
Yeah, you were on 6th Street and you...
I guess I dropped it.
your phone?
Yeah, to the point where the LCDs started leaking. You remember that?
What?
Yeah, we were out in Austin and I was like, my phone's leaking.
I think you mentioned it because I don't think I was there.
Remember, we had to stop what we were doing for me to go to actually buy a new phone.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember
I was
that.
with Cricket at the time.
I remember that.
And I was like, oh, we did go.
Did I have my charger then?
Yes.
I did.
We
I
were in your
remember it.
Charger.
We were in my Charger. We're waiting.
Your Dodge Charger and...
That thing. I miss it. But I will never get another one. It's a certain thing in your life, you know. You get one good thing, and then like that, if you buy another, like I'm pretty sure if you had, let's
My
say,
Jeep?
your Jeep, would you buy another Jeep?
I'd get a V8. Because
Besides the
that thing was
point.
a it was an inline 6, which is great.
Mhm.
But it wasn't for wheel drive. It was a 4x4. So, like, it's not a real Jeep.
I get you.
It was a Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 2000. No. I think it was 2000. Yeah, the year was 2000. And then the spare was for 1998. I'm like, the
Did
bolt
it have
pattern's
wheel
different.
spokes too?
It had a different like bolt pattern, which was stupid.
Good luck.
Which what made it even worse? Yeah, it was a better rim than the ones I had. I was like, this looks even better. Like but that thing took a beating. But that's because that's what they were meant to do. At least back then, when cars were actually made with love.
They actually paid attention to details because all the other competitors did that.
I don't know how many times it went airborne. Suspension took it like a fucking champ. Literally, like, all four wheels just...
Oh, yeah.
I also remember Alex being in the back seat when I was, like, fishtailing while mudding. And
I think at the time Alex was heavier than both of us, right?
Yeah.
Back then.
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. I need to talk to him, man. I miss him. I'll invite him to Friendsgiving. But
We're inviting you guys to Friendsgiving, if that's possible. We might have it in the corner. Put your VR headsets on, guys.
that would be fucking cool, but at the same time weird.
That wouldn't work, because we don't have a 360 camera.
Get one.
We could.
We could, but...
Well, we'll see the flash sale. If there's any Black Friday sales. Yeah.
I mean, they're only like, what? $600.
400.
400?
400.
We
Yeah.
can get one. Do I see any real reason to get one? Not really.
It's really bougie, but I mean, you know. We'll think of something, guys. We'll try to include you. The salty cast.
Yeah,
True.
if anything, we'll just use that camera and start a live stream or something.
We'll probably do
That way you guys can join and be like, hey, happy Friendsgiving.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what we were talking about.
I was talking about my car, and you're talking about your
yeah.
Jeep. But yeah, my car, like, I wouldn't get another charger.
Did I ever say what would happen with that Jeep on the show?
I don't think so.
So basically, like, at random points, especially usually on the expressway, the gauges would shut off.
Oh yeah, you talked about it. Yeah.
I have?
Yeah.
Well, so those that haven't seen it or heard it,
It's a horror story. It really is.
basically we're on the expressway and the gauges just completely shut off. Speedometer, odometer, gas, oil pressure, everything, temperature, they all shut off. And everybody freaks out, except for me because I'm driving. I know what to do. Put it on neutral. Put it on neutral. Turn the key back. Open the door. Slam the motherfucker. Turn it on. Put it in drive. Gauges come back up. And you're good to go.
Like, what do you call it? Atlantis with the fucking steam thing.
Pretty much. How did I figure it out? I don't remember. I just knew. I don't remember how figuring that out.
No,
I'm pretty sure my dad told me what to do, but I don't know how he figured it out. I have the slightest clue.
You gotta ask him.
I don't want to ask him. I just want it to stay a mystery. You know, it's gonna be stories I tell my grandkids. Be like, back in my day, we had to do all this
door shut.
all this bullshit in the middle of
Yeah,
the road.
okay, Grandpa, go to bed. Let's
Go
go
to
to
bed.
bed.
Kool-Aid
We had to
Jammers
drive our car. Yeah, okay, Grandpa.
Kool-Aid Jammers were disappointing. Which they were. They weren't
Yeah.
They weren't Capri Suns. You ever tried those?
I
The
grew up
Kool-Aid
with
Jammers?
water.
Oh, sorry. The cats are under construction.
The cats are under construction. You got construction cats? Am I gonna get cat called on the way out of here?
Meow.
I'll stomp on all you motherfuckers. I swear to God.
Just grab a grain of salt and, season them.
Have people tried cat meat? I'm not gonna ask a certain group.
I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna answer that.
One cancellation at a time. Slow down.
How many apology videos do we need to make already?
Oh, Christ.
Hold on. Let me get some clear eyes so I can start some tears.
Maybe
I'm
bring
really
out the
sorry.
small violin, the viola. Oh shit.
Oh, I kind of want to. No, I was gonna say I want to do the prank call,
Oh,
but they would say the name of the shop.
Damn.
But whatever, I really don't care.
It's all good, guys. Just hang tight. It gets better as it goes along.
What does the morning?
No, no, mornings suck all the time. I'm talking about the podcast and how things are
Yeah,
going.
things are gonna improve. Like I'm really excited to get those new mics. We're gonna get a mixer. Eventually we get a better camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one that's not gonna have all this noise. Cause we see it.
It's mostly my fault, guys. I'm sorry, but again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm just gonna tan more, I guess.
What even changed? Like, did I move this or something? Oh.
Not a clue. Not a clue. Yeah.
So I was kind of, whatever.
It's okay.
We'll have a better camera. We'll have better mics. The most important thing would be to get the mics fixed up. Because we do have the audio listeners. We want to look out for y'all. We like y'all. Our fuckers.
I noticed when I was watching one of the videos and I was looking at the camera, I did not like that because I felt like I was looking at myself.
That?
Yeah, like I was looking at the camera, like, and I was watching the video, and I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
that's
looking at
fucking-
myself, and that's just kind of weird. I'm like, Do people get like uneasy? Do other people get uneasy when I look at the camera?
Hey, future me.
Hey,
You know.
stop doing that.
Just stop being such a dickhead.
No,
But
no.
I don't know. I don't watch the show.
That's true.
Like,
Also, we're gonna get another setting besides this when it's just us two, because it's a big setting, and we have like, what is this?
here, I'll show 'em.
There you
Ta-da!
go. Yeah, there you go.
We're really tiny.
Yeah, so we gotta fix that. We gotta do a whole new setting if it's just both of us.
Yeah, if it's just us two, then yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting both, like something. Well, if we get the black magic cameras, then we'll just use those,
Jesus.
and I'll have a wide lens and a more, a narrower one for when we actually doing this, just us two, or for whatever other production. I'll have a good range of lenses.
Okay.
So that won't be an issue, because it's like, this is something they say, like when it comes to cameras, you date the camera, marry the lens. What that means is your lens can be changed from like camera to camera. Like, you can get this like a lens will work on this one. You get a new camera, hopefully, most likely, if you stay with the same brand, it will be compatible with the next one, and so on. Like, some people still use lenses from like the 50s.
Wow.
They still work.
Interchangeable parts, guys. I forgot who invented that, but yeah.
Thomas Paine. No, I'm kidding. I remember it was
Alexander Hamilton.
no,
it wasn't.
was it Henry Ford?
It wasn't Henry Ford.
No, something.
I think he implemented that into his.
Yeah, it was because of the assembly line.
Yeah, the assembly line. He invented the assembly line.
Oh man, I remember this.
Oh, a little over 100 years ago.
But yeah, you can get, like, there's always gonna be better cameras. Like, as technology, gets better.
And guess why they made interchangeable parts? Yeah. For guns, guys. Here we go. We're going full circle.
Well, I mean, it's better than, like, you have to powder your musket every fucking time.
That was the issue. Like, most guns in the battlefield, when they stop working,
you just throw them away.
You just throw them away, yeah, because, like, you can't replace the part on the battlefield,
Who was it? Does it say?
Eli Whitney and John H. Hall. Those were the inventors.
Eli Whitney sounds familiar. I don't remember John H. Hall, though.
American inventor.
Still.
He invented the cotton gin.
Oh, that's another reason. Like, I'm not really interested in getting, like, a Tesla. You can't fix them yourself.
Oh yeah, you need a specialist, of course.
Yeah, I'm all for. I mean, if you want a specialist, go to one. Whatever. Like, for your car that you have now, if you don't have like a Tesla or whatever.
John Hall specifically made interchangeable parts for rifles.
But I fully believe that you should be, if possible, that you should be able to fix things yourself if you have the means and the knowledge.
That's what I hate about, like, the transition to electric cars. All these auto parts stores are going to go out of business. They already are switching to online only, like 1A Auto, Rock Auto, Parts Geek.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have the enthusiasts that might keep them afloat, like older cars, but
that's true. And
I'm pretty sure some idiot's going to be like,
mechanics are dying out. Except for, like, diesel.
Isn't there a fucking law that, like, by 2025, there has to be, there can only be, like 18-wheelers. They all have to be electric.
Which is absurd.
Which not a single one exists yet. The technology doesn't exist yet, but that's already a standard that they're making up. So, and then now they're wondering, like, there's no fucking point in being a truck driver. And now they're like, what caused the fucking shortage of truck drivers? Like, wow, really? Are you that dumb?
the next person that's in office, install a big ass window so they actually see the world.
Yeah, fucking.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, did we talk about that by California?
I don't
Shipping
think
container crisis. That's the reason.
so. I'm not an
California
expert.
again.
I'm not an expert, so it's hard for me to say. I don't want to.
Yes, with a grain of salt, guys.
With a grain of salt, but from
Have to.
I haven't read much into it. What little I read, and this doesn't make it right or correct, what I'm saying, was that, yeah, like if it was a California that wants like all semis to be, like you can't have one that's older than like 2010.
2016, I think, or 2014.
24, oh. You can't have one that's older than that, which most of them are. I mean, shit, to buy one used, it's already like $1 million. And then, on top of that, like, you have to be unionized. You can't be private owned. Oh no, you can't even be private owned, yeah. You can't own your own truck.
Wow.
Which, and most truck drivers I know, their goal is to get their own truck. And since you can't do that in California, why the fuck would you want to do that?
Yeah.
There's no point. You can't, like, if, like, say you own your own truck, as soon as you go into California, you're breaking the law.
I'm calling it, man. Like, all these empty shipping containers that they have there, the homeless are gonna start looking into them, man.
Yo! Fucking, I can already, you know what? We should jump in on that fucking,
Yeah.
California shipping container, loot crate.
There you go.
Like, what's in the box?
How
So we
many
open it.
Californians do we have in the box? Jesus Christ, Eddie. You sick fuck.
No, I was saying that like, oh, this was full of TVs or
Oh,
some shit out
gotcha,
full of
gotcha,
fucking homeless. What's wrong with you?
That's what you were...
No!
I said homeless are gonna live in there. You're like, we should loot
No, I
crate
was
them.
saying we should loot the boxes too. Like, oh, let's like...
Trafficking avocado toast eating motherfuckers. No!
We're not human trafficking. We're just opening a few boxes. You know, it's like Fortnite. You know, see
It's
the
not
box, you want to see
illegal.
what... You want to know what's inside, you know? It's going to be fun.
Oh boy. But yeah, but that wouldn't that be stolen property?
Uh...
Not if you auction it, right? Yeah.
You still can't
Auction a
auction
box.
stolen
The
property.
mystery box.
Well, these aren't fucking storage units.
Oh, man, that'd be sick, like Storage Wars. That's like Container Wars.
That, yeah.
I would love that.
I'd
shit.
say we jump on that
I
shit.
wouldn't
real
get
quick.
an access of this thing.
I don't want to live in California. I would never want to, but... you know, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Do business there. I would
I'll do
live
business
there.
there.
I
What
like
do they
the La
say?
Quintas over there.
Yeah.
I
La
don't know.
Quintas.
I'm already running out of time, but yeah.
Yeah. We still got 8 minutes. You want to just cut this one short?
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
You know,
we
'cause
got
I
stuff
know-
to do as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do things.
Time is ever moving forward, and
Yeah.
there's not enough of it.
I might need you a little Nessie. Maybe.
The fuck are you talking to me? I was like, the fuck do you mean, Eddie?
Talking to-
You don't give me names.
I'm talking to this.
The ladle.
My ladle. My prized my prized possession.
70-cent possession.
Yeah, that seems like 70 cents. that's about how it was. Look, it even stands on its own. Well, I can...
You have to put something in the ladle to counterbalance it.
Look at that. Nothing's in it.
I hate it.
It's the best. And your wife loves it too.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to name this episode.
I already told you.
No.
You just don't get it, Eddie. You just don't get it.
Just don't get it.
You don't get it, Cass.
You know what? Fuck it. We just don't get
There
it.
we
That's
go.
what it is. Honestly, we don't get anything. We don't even get lighting. How that
Damn
shit
it.
fucking works. You fuckhead.
I thought you were gonna go one episode without yawning. You fucking broke it. God damn
I need more
No.
coffee. That's why I made like 4 cups, but I only poured 1.
Okay.
But thanks so much for watching. This was episode 26, I believe,
26, yeah.
of With the Grain of Salt podcast. And we're not experts in any things we talked about. That's why we said it so many times this time.
Yeah, someone's gonna take a snippet of it and then fucking
Like,
go
these
off.
guys claim that they're scientists.
Scientists hate these guys.
It's like, wow, we hate us. So we beat you there. So they take everything we said with a grain of salt.
I've been Eric.
I've been Eddie, and I still am. I will be next week too. I don't know about you. You're gonna be like what, Chad?
Shut the fuck up.
Good night, everybody.